fellas, welcome back to Statics Radio, episode 8. This is a special episode this week. We have a lot to talk about. Isn't that right, Alejandro?
Oh, yes. Way too much to talk about.
So we are going to keep this as short and sweet as we possibly can, but also give you, the viewer, the entertainment and the information that you came for. So, first things first, something big happened last week. What was it, Alejandro?
San Diego Comic-Con, aka Nerd Heaven.
Amen. San Diego Comic-Con. And here's the thing. I'm going to start off talking about San Diego Comic-Con by two quick things I want to mention. Number one, It Chapter 2 looks super good. I love the trailer that they released for that.
Much better trailer than the first one. Like the one
absolutely. Did you see the first movie?
I haven't seen it entirely. I saw snippets of it.
That's fine. So I like how Pennywise comes back and he's terrorizing these adults who ended him pretty much, and he's trying to get back at them, but instead of just getting back at them directly, he's trying to get back at them by going through the kids, and through kids that they can't help. And it's like, I like that. Anyways, I'm excited for that movie. Moving on, there's another movie that was announced, and it's been, 35 years since the original. And do you remember what that was?
Top Gun?
Yes. Top Gun
Maverick. And boy, oh boy, just as I rewatched that trailer like 10 times as soon as it came out. Every single time they start to hear the anthem halfway through, chills.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Always chills.
And you know what's really cool about that movie? So we all know this movie's been coming. We're not coming. We didn't know when it was going to happen, but we knew that it was in talks for at least like 10 years now.
Yes.
But the thing is, so you know how Tom Hanks does Tom Cruise. Sorry, I'm about to get into Tom Hanks actually. So Tom Cruise does all of his stunts. So did you know that there's been reports? I don't know who to believe, because a lot of people are like, there's no way that's right. There's no way that's right. But
like the actual flights in this one?
He did. Yes. He did all of the stunts for this movie, including the flight.
After Mission Impossible Fallout, I believe it. Like, all of the stunts, he made them. Like, the dude must be 80 years old. That still looks like 30. I'm not kidding. He's only 55, but still, like, he looks like he hasn't aged a bit. That Scientology thing must have the fountain of youth or something. But
Scientology must have that fountain of youth over there.
Yeah, but like, he's still,
let us in.
so like, he's still like, for him to be in that kind of shape, to be able to do something so high extreme like that, especially after Fallout,
to be able to get his pilot license, if he actually did any of the piloting parts, to get his pilot license and to get so good that he can actually do stunts. We get it. Like, you realize, Tom Cruise, you don't have to put yourself in life-threatening danger for us to see your movies, right?
Yeah, CGI and green screen is a thing these days. Like,
no, like we will see it if you do the stunts or not. Like, come on, man. Sorry, my chair is really loud, so you can probably hear it squeaking a little bit in the background. So anyways, since I was talking about Tom Hanks on accident, he has a new movie coming as well that I'm actually really, really, really interested to see. It's A Good Day in the Neighborhood.
Tell me more about that. I think I missed that. Of all the things that are announced, I think I missed that one.
Mr. Rogers movie.
Oh, I saw a picture on Facebook yesterday, actually.
Yeah. So it's a movie retelling of Mr. Rogers, sort of, but it's like Mr. Rogers after Mr. Rogers' show is done. It's about his entire life, kind of like Forrest Gump, but it shows Mr. Rogers after the fact, and the main character is interviewing Mr. Rogers, and so it looks like a very Tom Hanks style Forrest Gump movie. Like, it looks very good, and looking at the cast and the talent behind it, if they nail this movie, this could be another Forrest Gump movie to me. Like, this could be like the effing masterpiece that it deserves to be.
Did you see The Post? Also with Tom Hanks. It's called The Post, the movie. It's it's a Tom Hanks movie that came out. I think it was late last year, early this year. Whenever it came out, it was about the Watergate scandals, and he was in that movie. I think if you haven't seen it, I recommend you watch that, especially if you're in that kind of mood for a Tom Hanks movie.
Oh yeah,
And so
I'll
I'm
go
like,
check
oh,
it out.
like,
I'll
yeah,
go check it
yeah.
out this week, man. I love new movies. Thank you. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like, yeah, I'll go check it out. The Post.
The Post. That's what it's called. The Post.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check that out. I don't know why I didn't see that one, but yeah, this one looks super good, man. I love Mr. Rogers. The whole story of him is so like sweet. Like, man, I'm excited for this movie. I think it's gonna be really good. But
So, by the way, since you're mentioning Mr. Rogers, I actually saw a post about like how Captain America and Avengers, when he time traveled at the end of the movie,
it's like Mr. Rogers.
and he became like he spent his time back in the 70s. He must have become Mr. Rogers because he's Steve Rogers.
Yeah, he's Steve Rogers. I saw that. I love that. I love that idea.
Yeah.
Whoa, what if they make that canon? Oh God. Anyways, speaking of Marvel though, Marvel Phase 4, my dude, it rolled out.
Holy crap! Yeah,
it rolled out. So here's the thing. There's a few ups and a lot of downs, in my opinion, on Phase 4, including the fact that there is literally no footage revealed of anything coming.
There was, just not for public. Like they had like snippets, but that was just exclusive for the panel, for like the panel people.
Yeah.
Like they did show up like a scene from Black Widow, which we'll talk about a little bit later.
Well, I want to get into that right now.
Yeah. So yeah, but
like
I would say that I was following a Twitter thread as all those announcements were happening, and that was hype. I was hyped for like a lot of it. I want to hear what your lows were because I'm coming out of that thing pretty high.
My lows is here's a bunch of logos. These things are happening. Now, don't get me wrong. I said that there are some highs. Like I'm very excited for everything that they're doing. I just there's a lot to talk about. Let's just go through the list, man, and then let's talk a little bit at the end.
All right.
Let's keep it kind of short and sweet. So, upcoming I guess we'll say is that we just had a Spider-Man movie happen, right?
Yeah.
And we do not have a Marvel movie until next year.
Yep, until like May.
Yep, May 1st, 2020. Black Widow.
Yep,
so,
a prequel. So
I telling you now, post-credit scene, she's still gonna be alive.
I actually would say the post-credit scene is that movie is gonna plant the seed for a new Black Widow, and that the post-credit scene is that new Black Widow is gonna be over her grave. You just be like, I'll finish what you started or something like that.
Yeah, I disagree.
Mark my words.
I think Scarlett Johansson's still alive. Yeah.
They would have to like do some serious retconning of what the Soul Stone can do.
Because I think she can be alive and Gamora can still be alive, and then you're gonna have Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which we're gonna get to here in a minute because I want to comment on that specific movie here in a second.
That it wasn't there.
No, I want to comment on it just give me a second. So the Black Widow. Sorry, I keep humming. I hate that. Anyways, Black Widow movie is going to be a prequel. It's a little bit of it takes place post Civil War, which is kind of cool. But I do think Natasha's going to come back. I think Gamora's going to come back as well. I think when Tony snapped, they both came back. Anyways.
We'll see. I mean,
we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Next thing is fall 2020.
Yes. You forgot to mention the villain Taskmaster, like on Black Widow.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool. Yeah. Only reason I don't want to get super into all these is because they announced a lot, and if we start talking about all this, we'll be here for hours, dude.
It's like for some they were brief.
I know, dude.
For some they were brief.
We talked for hours on just Xbox at E3. We'll be here for hours talking about Marvel movies. Black Widow, Taskmaster was announced. Cool. May 1st, 2020. It's a prequel. I watched a podcast today, and they were like, or listened to a podcast. It was on YouTube. But anyways, they were like, well, we don't know if Black Widow is going to be a prequel because there's no date announced for it. And I'm like, you're stupid. Of course it's a prequel.
They said it was a prequel. After Civil War and after Infinity War.
I know.
Those guys are stupid.
Yeah, they were stupid. I was like, you're joking me, right? Anyways, fall 2020 on Disney Plus, we have The Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Which, that will be an interesting one because of how Endgame ended.
Yeah,
because Endgame ended with Cap giving to Falcon, this shield is yours. So you're like the new Cap, but they're not calling it Captain America and the Winter Soldier. So it makes me wonder if it's going to be like can I really be Captain America? Can I not be?
Yeah. Well, they also can't call it Captain America and the Winter Soldier because that's already a movie name.
Exactly. That would be funny. Here's the movie: Captain America, the Winter Soldier, and Captain America and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is actually a show. The first Disney Plus TV show that they're rolling it over.
So this is nowhere near the hypest Disney Plus TV show that I announced for me.
It's a good start. It's a good start point, though.
I kind of want to glance over that one just because that is coming in fall 2020. If those are your favorite characters, keep an eye out on that.
I just want to comment on this real quick. It's cool to see that the TV shows are not just going to be supplemental material. They're considering it phase 4. They're not doing this whole like, oh yeah, the TV shows like the Marvel Netflix shows or Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Those are there. They were connected, but they don't matter.
People still are on contracts, so they're going to be in the TV show as well. Which
exactly.
I'll get to in a minute. There's something specific I want to comment at the end about actors, but all this stuff, I just want to go over what was announced.
Yeah.
So November 6, 2020 is The Eternals.
Yep.
That's going to be a little interesting because the characters of that are
weird AF.
Well, they're like, immortal, aren't they?
Not quite. If I'm perfectly honest, the Eternals is like the first Marvel thing in a while that I'm like, I have no idea. I don't understand like the full backstory of this thing. I know they've been in the comics for a while, but I was kind of doing some research on how that comic was actually canceled a couple times because the characters were not that popular.
Yeah.
So I think this is gonna be kind of like a Guardians of the Galaxy situation for Marvel right now. That honestly, who knew about the Guardians of the Galaxy before the movie? Like,
I know.
They were as D-list characters as they were.
That's what's going to happen with some characters here. I just kind of expect. I think everybody kind of expects that from Marvel now. Which is cool because that means a lot of dead series will get a breath of fresh air. Anyways, moving on after the Eternals, I do want to mention Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. That is awesome. Yeah, I like the fact that they're bringing the 10 rings in to the story. Also, finally, they are redoing, which I was about to comment. The Mandarin will finally be an actual good Mandarin, not the Mandarin that was in Iron Man 3.
Exactly. So let's subvert your expectation of who the Mandarin is. Now they're actually doing the Mandarin.
Yeah.
And it's cool that they actually got a Chinese dude to play Shang-Chi and an actual Chinese director. So they're trying to pull what they did with Black Panther, which worked for them. So.
Yep. And I'm super excited because Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings sounds super fun. Now moving on though, which happens to be like one of the weirdest names for a TV show in my opinion, WandaVision.
Yep.
Yeah.
So good confirmation. Vision is back, which yay, because they're finally making a Vision without an Infinity Stone.
Yeah.
But also, I think the most interesting part about this is that they're actually embracing the witch of Scarlet Witch. Like, they're actually gonna start getting weird.
Yeah.
Which is supposed to lead into the next thing, which, you can say it?
Loki.
Actually, is that afterwards?
Yes.
I thought it was Doctor Strange.
No, Doctor Strange is May 21st. May 21. May 2021.
It's supposed
Loki is in spring, so Loki could be earlier.
Oh yeah. So what they're doing with WandaVision is they're tying it directly into Doctor Strange, which again, all these TV shows are canon. So it's like you have to watch all the movies to be on the know where the story's at. You have to watch the TV shows now.
Yeah. So
they're gonna tie them together.
Let's take a step back. Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Okay, these names are awesome. I'm really loving like this naming convention. They're like so wacky, and I'm like, yeah, go for it. Like, instead of just Doctor Strange 2. No, it's like the Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, well, I'm super excited for that because that's confirmation of multiverse. Moving on, I'm excited for that movie. I want to comment on something else. What?
Also, this Doctor Strange is gonna be a horror movie.
Yeah,
confirmed. And like it's by like the director is the Sinister guy.
Yeah.
So like I can't wait to see like how far they push it because I'm like, are they gonna take it to R-rated territory? I doubt it, but I want to see
PG-13 creepy thriller territory. Absolutely. Anyway, spring 2021, Loki. Everyone was wondering what Loki did after the whole Tesseract scene from Endgame. This is what happens, pretty much. This is following Loki and what happens. Now, there is something that comes next, but I do not want to mention it because I want to save it to the very end. So please do not guess, because do not comment and dare use.
No, but I want to say like a thing with Loki. Kevin Feige mentioned, remember, this Loki, the 2012 Loki, is the one that was not redeemed. So this is still villain Loki.
Yeah,
it would be funny to see get back to that kind of villainous Loki,
because it's directly after Avengers 1. He took the Tesseract. Yeah, people know he's bad. I'm excited to see what he's doing. He goes off on a little adventure. So skipping something that I want to comment on at the end, Hawkeye comes out fall 2021.
Jeremy Renner's back.
Passing on the torch story. Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna be blunt with you. I don't want to talk about Hawkeye super much. Cool. It's getting a Disney Plus series. It's not a movie. It's a TV show. We'll see
They say they're pulling off from the Matt Fraction comic book, which is actually the best Hawkeye run ever. So
awesome. But two big things at the end here before I mention the thing that I'm excited for. This is the thing that everyone lost their crap on, is these two. Thor, Love and Thunder. Yep. Amazing name. I love the logo.
Yes.
Oh my God. November 5th, 2021. And yes, female Thor, Jane Foster, will be showing up, played by Natalie Portman.
Welcome back, Natalie Portman, which is significant because she was done. Yeah. She was out. She hated what happened in Dark World. She was like, I don't want to be in a Marvel movie ever again. Then last year was like, actually, I would be interested to go back, but he was very flippant, not super flip. This was like, nope, she's back. Yeah. And the mighty Thor. And
onto the next thing about that I think is really cool. So the story, is Thor setting up Valkyrie as the Queen of Asgard, but Valkyrie is now the first confirmed LGBTQ superhero, I guess. Yeah. So LGBTQ superhero. So they're trying to find her love,
her queen, because she's gonna be a king.
Yeah. So we have to find her queen. So I wonder what Thor's going to be doing, and if Bro Thor is going to be there, because I'm very torn if Bro Thor is going to be in this or if he's going to be in Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which I want to mention real fast because of the hiring and firing of James Gunn. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 did not show up because they had to rewrite the script because Thor is coming before now.
And not only that, he's directing the Suicide Squad, so he literally can't come back and do the movie because he's doing another movie.
No, he is doing the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 movie.
Oh yeah, he is, but he's doing the Suicide Squad before this.
Yes.
That's why he didn't show up.
Yeah. And it's because they fired him, then they rehired him, and then it was too late. So they have to change Guardians of the Galaxy 3. So we'll see what happens there. Thor left the Guardians, so I'm excited to see the Guardians and Thor Love and Thunder, or at least a mention of them. Like they skipped ahead of time, and then Guardians of the Galaxy 3 goes back and fills the gap. I'm okay with that. Anyways,
James Gunn said that the Guardians story is definitely going to be after Thor Love and Thunder. So
okay,
he said it on Instagram. So
okay, so anyways, Thor Love and Thunder, super excited for that. I'm stoked. I'm really stoked. And there is some rumors about Beta Ray Bill. On that, so that'd be really exciting for me because I love Beta Ray Bill. God, I don't know why it's hard to say. Anyways,
Beta Ray Bill.
Beta Ray Bill. Yeah. The most exciting thing on here, minus the animated series that I'm about to get to in a second, is Blade, dude.
Yep. By Mahershala Ali. And big F you to the Marvel Netflix shows because Mahershala Ali was Cottonmouth, I think was his name, was the villain of Luke Cage. Yep. So they're like, you know what? Netflix shows, go F yourselves because you don't matter. We're taking the actor and an amazing actor at that.
Absolutely. And dude, Blade. God, I'm so excited for this. This is a series that we've had previously. There's movies of Blade out there and it's phenomenal.
1998.
Yeah, dude. The first one came out. I like Blade, and I'm super excited for a Marvel Studios Blade movie. That is going to be so much fun. Yeah. And that's going to be interesting because there's going to be a tie-in of that with the Eternals and Spider-Man, just like in the comics. That's exciting. Also, I want to mention Spider-Man, the new movie. Did you know what the name is? The third one?
They have not announced it.
Yeah, there's a lot of rumors that it's homeless.
It wouldn't surprise me, especially with Homecoming, Far From Home, Homeless. Like keep the home going.
Yeah.
But yeah, but that has not been an official thing because it's a Sony announcement.
Yep.
We have to wait for them to announce it. So.
I know, but I'm just saying I like the idea of homeless after what happens in the second one. But yes, taking a quick step back, the thing that I am the most excited for, just because I have read a shit ton of these comics, my dude. Mm-hmm. And I mean a ton of these comics, all the way back to like what, the 80s and 70s. God, I love this comic series, and it's the What If series.
Yes.
I cannot wait for this. And the most exciting part of this for me is the fact that on top of it being animated, which is a little sketchy for me, just because Marvel animated series and animated movies kind of have a sketchy history compared to DC, where DC does animated right, Marvel's kind of So we'll see how this goes. But the exciting thing for me out of all of it, and I'm pretty sure you understand what I'm about to get to, is the fact that everybody is coming back to reprise the roles of the What If series.
Yes, like a lot. When they showed the picture of What If, it had all the faces of the actors that are coming back. Like
Tony Stark, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So I'm excited. So we get the whole like What If series. If you don't know what If is, just listen to the name. It's like, what if this happened? What if that happened? What if this could have happened? Or what if that? So like, for instance, one of my I think one of the ones I originally read was Fantastic Four, which I'll mention here in a second. Was a what if Dr. Doom was the good guy and Mr. Fantastic, I remember that one. Or what if Mr. Fantastic was Dr. Doom?
And Victor Von Doom was actually Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, and so that was a really interesting twist. I like that. I like all these other things. But speaking of Fantastic Four, it is confirmed they are coming, and then there is some, and Kevin Feige himself also said that the Mutantverse is being worked on. So that's not Phase 4, probably Phase 5. A little sad, but
he even mentioned it was like, look at all of the things that we have announced, and we haven't even talked about Captain Marvel 2, we haven't even talked about Black Panther 2, Guardians 3, and the Fantastic Four and all that. So that just tells you how big the canvas is now, that an entire phase can go on without those sequels. Like, that's the thing I like the most about Phase 4. It's weird and different. It's like, it's not building towards an Avengers movie.
Do you think that this saga will be the Galactus saga? Or do you think it's going to be the Ring saga? Because we just had the Infinity Stone saga. So do you think we're going to be seeing the 10 rings? Like, since there's a movie coming out with that, what do you think the saga is going to be?
They did mention that after Phase 3, they wanted to go a little bit more weird and cosmic. So I can assume, especially if they bring in the Fantastic Four, we're building towards Galactus. So, but we'll have to see how they do it. Right now, it feels like the threats are going to be a little bit more standalone, which they kind of needed in a way, like for this movie to breathe a little bit more instead of just being tied to the Infinity Stones. So we'll see, but that's a lot. That's like 10 things in 2 years. But most of those are TV shows, so that's kind of like
so many TV shows, though. So many. Well, I guess we'll see how that ends. So Phase 4 ends in 2021. So I guess we will come back to 2022 and be doing the same thing of what's coming in Phase 5. I'm quite excited. I'm excited for Fantastic Four. I'm excited to see who they cast. I think we're running out of popular actors. Everyone's going to be a part of the Marvel Universe at some point in history. That I think we just have to come to accept that.
Hey, now that they have officially called the Multiverse of Madness, now that we know that there's a multiverse, doors open for more actors. So,
we're gonna see the old Peter Parkers come back.
Yes, give me that Spider-Verse live-action adaptation with Tom Holland, with Andrew Garfield, and Tobey Maguire. All three of them.
There you go. Yep. So. Moving on from Marvel, do you have anything else you want to comment real fast?
So DC had no movies shown, but they talked a lot about their upcoming TV crossover, Crisis on Infinite Earths. So Brandon Routh, who plays the Atom in Legends of Tomorrow, he is reprising his role as Superman from Superman Returns in the crossover. And that to me is like, wow, that's like huge. Like, the Superman movie that no one likes, but they actually like the actor. It's like they're making him reprise their role in the biggest crossover they've done. And not only that, he's going to be like a Kingdom Come Superman. Please tell me you've read Kingdom Come.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's actually going to be playing Kingdom Come Superman. That's like so cool. And then there's Burt Ward, who played the Robin from the 1966 Batman show, the Adam West one. He's showing up also.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, so they're like pulling, they're like pulling no punches with that thing. They showed a Harley Quinn animated series that's gonna be like super not safe for work kind of thing. It's gonna be like a super adult thing, kind of Looney Tunes, like don't give a crap thing. Just being all intense, intense and all that. And I'm like, yes, give me that. They teased Batman and Deathstroke for Titan season 2.
Yeah, I saw that.
And yes, bunch of stuff in the TV room for DC.
You're speaking in one ear and out the other for me. I do not care about the DC universe on TV. but comics wise, yes, I'm excited to see what they do. Comics wise, there's some animated stuff that's coming out I'm excited for, like the Harley Quinn thing. Anything San Diego Comic-Con related you want to mention?
Anything else? Not that I can think of.
Really? Nothing else San Diego Comic-Con?
Yep, nothing else.
We talked about movies, talked about, all right.
Only Marvel games. Like, they showed the event. Apparently, they showed the Avengers footage that they didn't show. They didn't show at E3, the actual demo.
Yeah, looks all right. Looks all right.
I mean, it's all leaked. All the leaked footage. They haven't officially released it.
Oh, so, yeah. No, yeah. I mean, I totally didn't see anything.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, I'm excited for that game. That game's going to be good. I'll get it when it comes out. I still haven't played Spider-Man yet, so we'll see. And
you can play Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 now, available now.
That got released
during the panel. Yep. That's all I've been playing. Literally, all the announcements from the Marvel Games panel, the Iron VR updates, the DLC things that they're doing for NUA 3, and then boom, game was released. That's what I've been playing. So,
well, how is it? Give it a quick review and let's do 5 words.
You like the old games?
Is that 5 reviews? 5 words? Oh, okay. You like the old one? Do I like the old ones? Was that a question or is that
That's literally the review. So do you like the old games? The answer will vary. If you like the old games, you'll like this one. If you didn't, it's not gonna change your mind.
Yeah, I didn't like the old ones, so I'm probably.
I freaking love them. So this is everything I've been wanting for close to a decade, because MUA literally was like my most played game in the 360 when I was like, okay, this has been 2006, so I was like 13 around that time. I played and replayed and 100% of that game, every different difficulty answer, I learned all my Marvel trivia through that game. It was like, that thing was my jam. Then the second game was a huge disappointment. So it was like, yep, and that put the series on ice for 10 years. And this one's pretty good. And you can take it everywhere. So,
well, that's awesome. I'm excited for an official review for you for that. Speaking of video games, I want to mention something.
Mm-hmm.
I told you before the podcast I've been playing Minecraft recently.
Oh yes. And,
so I want to mention, I just want to talk about something. So Minecraft has very, very, very suddenly within the last few months gotten extremely popular again. Mm-hmm. And I mean extremely popular. Let me speak numbers real fast. Mm-hmm. So it jumped up to about, let me see, there's an exact number here. So it jumped up to about 91 million concurrent players monthly. And on top of that, their player base is almost very, very, very close, over 200 million.
Yep.
So there's almost over a 200 million not concurrent, but player base. So people who consistently play the game. Now, what I mean by current though is people playing it around the same time. So there is around 91 million people playing Minecraft around the same time within the last month.
Dang. Did they add anything to make it blow up like that?
So I wanted to comment about that. So first off, as you know, Minecraft's 10-year anniversary just happened.
Mm-hmm. It was in May, right? If I remember correctly, yeah. So.
Yes, it was. Or I believe it was in May or June. Anyways, yes, Minecraft's 10-year anniversary happened, which was quite a big deal. Also, on top of that, they added a big new update, but I'm gonna be blunt with you. Updates rarely bring back this many people to a game. And so it's just a mix of a lot of things. So I want to kind of mention.
I would dispute that because I've seen many games have updates that bring back the player base. It's back.
Yes, they bring back the player base, but not almost doubling the player base. You don't see a 10-year-old game get a small update that ends up making it the #1 most downloaded video game of all time, Alejandro, above Tetris. You don't see this. So this is a gamer moment in history, that this is the first game to overcome Tetris in the #1 most downloaded game of all time, and this is a very, very, very big game.
So, quick question: where do you get the numbers from? Like, where's the source?
You can go in on well, first off, Mojang released numbers for the 10th anniversary. I can hear you clicking on that side. Can you please stop for a second? I'm gonna just read some of this to you. Okay. So when 2019 rolls in, Minecraft's 10th birthday, this is probably one of the many reasons why Minecraft had a very big surge of upcoming player base. But I'm gonna be blunt. There's a very big obvious reason why this game is big again. It's because of YouTube. YouTube got picked up Minecraft again, and out of fucking nowhere, because and I'm not joking you, it's because of the PewDiePie versus T-Series whole fiasco, where PewDiePie was still trying to be #1. PewDiePie decided to finally play Minecraft, and now he cannot stop playing Minecraft, and he's gotten a lot of people more interested in the game. A lot of YouTubers are picking up Minecraft again because YouTube itself, its algorithm, is pushing Minecraft again. On top of that, the whole crossplay being heavily emphasized. There's a lot of new streams of it on Twitch. A lot of people are getting, just in general, people are getting a lot more interested about Minecraft recently. And
which good, because Fortnite has been declining, thank God, in popularity. So it's good that something else is finally kind of taking the conversation again. So. Yeah.
And so it's really exciting. And so it's like Minecraft's 10th birthday arrival, which caused many people to re-enter the game just to celebrate its birthday. On top of that, oh man, what was it? The new Minecraft Worlds, whatever, the Minecraft phone game being announced as well, brought in a lot of people.
The Planet Minecraft thing?
Minecraft Worlds, or whatever it's called. Yeah, the one on the phone. Anyways, so on top of that, there's the YouTube and Twitch hype going on right now. A lot of people are streaming this game nonstop. They're getting a lot of attention. The declining of the Battle Royale-based games, so people are going back to Minecraft. And on top of that, there's the new Minecraft VR. That's not a major contributor, but a little bit of a help, in my opinion. Let's see. MC Earth. Yeah, MC Earth. That's what it's called. MC Earth. Minecraft Earth.
Okay.
So that's coming.
Super excited.
Yes.
I said Planet.
Yeah. Super excited.
Minecraft Dungeons also coming soon. So
yeah, Minecraft Dungeons.
That's the one I'm super excited for.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. So Minecraft has just been getting a lot of attention recently via the media, which, as we know, media ends up kind of pushing people in a general consensus or general direction for entertainment and or video games, etc., or doing things. If you say something on the media consistently that people watch all the time, eventually they're going to be inclined to maybe try or do that. Yeah. And so Minecraft is being popular again. And so I want to talk about this. Within the last 2 months, not including you, I have introduced 5 people to Minecraft, and all 5 of them are continuously playing that game still to this day, and try to play with me. They've joined my maps. I play with them online on PC. You, Alejandro, are the sole factor of the one.
The game fucking sucks.
It's not. No.
Not for me. Yeah. I just needed to say it. I just needed to scream it because I hate this game so much, especially after I tried playing it. I tried playing it again on PC because my dad had a copy of it. I hate that game. So I'm glad it's having a success, but I'm never touching that game ever again.
Okay. Minecraft is a ton of fun. I think it's literally the game of the decade, if not the game of the century.
It sucks.
To you. But here's the thing. I don't play Fortnite because I don't necessarily enjoy it, but you have to realize that Fortnite was a giant game.
And I hated that game too.
that game doesn't suck. It's not my forte, but it is a phenomenal game, and it ended up reaching top charts. Minecraft is the same way. Minecraft
is more important. Minecraft is definitely more important. I have more respect for Minecraft than Fortnite. Fortnite was just copying on another game's success.
Oh, that's true.
So Minecraft is I can respect it as a piece of history. The first indie game that blew up. I remember when it was in early access.
Sandboxes of all time too.
Yeah. Yeah, too bad for me that gameplay is so fucking boring. Like I really struggle, especially because I've tried giving it a shot when I went to your place, and then I came back and I saw my dad had it on his computer. I was like, I need to give this game a try. Like I had to know. Played it for like 5 hours. Like, nope, not for me. I'm out.
Stardew Valley.
I played a little bit. I used to play Harvest Moon back in N64.
Yeah.
So it reminded me of that. So it's like those kinds of games. I'm like, yeah, this is kind of cool, but it's not the kind of game I like. So
yeah, because I was about to say Minecraft is very much like Stardew Valley kind of feel. Like if you like mining and you like farming and all that kind of stuff and monotonous tasks to make your world highly customizable and your own, then you're gonna love it. But if you like the linear or like more action-packed game, Minecraft's not for you. Which
exactly.
Tends to be your kind of game.
I'm more story-based, more action-based. I know what I like. Like even I even try to give Persona a shot, and I'm slowly making my way through, I think. And it's like I'm very knee-deep into the things I like in a way, and it really takes something special for me to like break that mold. And I was hoping, because you were introducing so many people with Minecraft and the thing blowing up again and all that, for me to click, but I'm just not into that survival stuff. I'm not, like, I don't have the patience. I really don't.
Yeah, I mean, it's a game that you like pick up and put down whenever you want, and it's the kind of game that you just play like completely nonstop. And I appreciate that. Like, I like games that I can just pick up and put down and then have something else as my main focus. Mm-hmm. And Minecraft has always been that game to me ever since it released. I always pick up and put down Minecraft whenever I want, just because I'm like, man, I don't want to play my main game because I'm kind of bored of that right now. Mm-hmm. And so I'm going to pick up something else, and it's Minecraft almost always. But
I will say, though, the worlds that I saw that you created were nuts. Like the one that even when I even went down to the health place, like and all of that. Yeah, so it's like I appreciate the things that you can do in that thing, but again, it's just like Fortnite, something that I admire from the distance. But actually having my hands in the sticks, I'd rather go take a dump. That's more enjoyable. Just wanted to
cool.
I just wanted to troll you.
Like, you're fine. I just wanted to give like a round of applause to Minecraft. Good.
Mm-hmm. Good. I'll say this, and you kind of glossed over this, like, you really can't understate how popular PewDiePie still is, because I remember back in the day when he decided to pick up Skate 3. He was like, I want to play this. Suddenly that game charted again. Like, after being dead for years, everyone was like, oh, now I have to go get this game. Like, he really has, like, some weird power. He has really,
I mean, you gotta realize Notch has been watching his Let's Play of Minecraft recently and been commenting on it via Twitter. Mm-hmm. So Notch, the creator of Minecraft, is like, I'm really enjoying PewDiePie's Let's Play of Minecraft.
Yeah. It's like that tells you a lot. Like, someday we'll be that influential, God willing.
Yeah. So that's so cool. And I think that's awesome. Kudos to PewDiePie. I don't know if he released an episode today, but if he did, I'm so excited because he's about to beat the Ender Dragon finally. Yes. It's been a long time coming. Anyway,
What's Ender Dragon real quick? Just
Ender Dragon's like one of the bosses in Minecraft. It's like a lot of people, when they do a speed run of Minecraft, that's usually the like final boss. You beat the Ender Dragon, you beat the game.
Man, I wish I could see all this stuff or got to experience it. Yeah,
you get the credits. When the credits roll whenever you beat the Ender Dragon.
By the way, do you remember the challenges thing they showed me? The one where you were flying around or you were like fighting? That's the thing I did like. Because again, like it's more what I like.
Well, you like more of the multiplayer aspect of the game, and that's fine. That's like Minecraft's for everybody, man. It's like if you want to play Battle Royale, they have Hunger Games in Minecraft. Hunger Games in Minecraft predated Battle Royale.
Battle Royales, yeah.
Which is funny. So
screw you, PUBG, for copying it.
Yeah, and so we have the Hunger Games in Minecraft. Then we have all these, and then you have Skyblock, you have all these other game modes that you like or whatever. So if you don't play the main game, it's okay to go online and play against other people. It's quite enjoyable. Just pretty much want to end this topic on just, hey, kudos to you, Minecraft. Glad PewDiePie has brought you back, and I'm enjoying you again a lot. Moving on, there's one last story I really want to mention, and it's the Nintendo thing recently. Have you been seeing
the Joy-Con drift thing?
Yep. Yeah. So Joy-Cons have been drifting around the corner for like, I don't know, like
since the beginning.
Now, since the beginning. A lot of people are like, well, all right, Joy-Cons drift after about a year, but no, Joy-Cons drift after getting like breathed on, dude. Like Joy-Cons drift since I opened up my box. Now here's the thing.
I feel lucky. Mine's still not drifting.
Good for you. So Vice Media got a pretty decent insider recently that Nintendo is planning to fix the Joy-Con drifts for free, and on top of that, anybody who had repair costs that revolve around the Joy-Con drifting in the past, the repair cost will be repaid and refunded.
Which they needed to do. They needed to do. Those things are way too expensive for them to be charging that. Yeah,
$70. And the reason why they're doing this though is that Nintendo's under a giant lawsuit about this though, and this is their way of covering their ass. So Nintendo did a giant F up, and this is their way of like, oops, sorry guys, we'll fix the problem now after they're being threatened to lose all their money. So I hate to be this guy who goes on a rant or whatever for no reason and just hating on something. Like you in Minecraft, I'm gonna rant on this bitch. So
go for it.
Since the beginning, I have told people that the Switch's quality of build, or its build quality,
has been crappy.
Absolute shit. It is a god awful build. First off, to connect to the dock, let's start there. Let's start at the dock. The dock is a hunk of plastic that has absolutely almost no upgrade inside of it. It has almost no upgrade. People are like, well, if I put it on the dock, I can play my games better on the TV. Bullshit, you can. The reason why it's playing a little bit better is because your TV's handling half of that shit. And there's just a little tiny chip in there, dude. That chip does jack shit. On top of that,
overpriced.
Yeah, absolutely. You remember how the left Joy-Con or right Joy? I don't remember which one it was like
left one. Yeah, left one.
Disconnecting a lot. Yeah, that problem still happens even after the update for me. On top of that, the right one, every time I click it down, it says that it's not clicked in all the way, even though it is. So I have to keep doing it over and over and over again to get it to finally work. On top of that, if you're holding it in non-dock mode, handheld mode, if you're holding it in handheld mode and you have the Joy-Cons on the side, the Joy-Cons wobble. They're not solid. On top of that, you can't charge the actual thing whenever it's like in like tabletop mode because the charging port's on the bottom. Keep in mind the charging is extremely slow. On top of that, its response to the controllers are awful. Its USB ports are bad. Its internal space is awful, and its specs are It's not a great quality console. The only reason why the console is successful is because you can bring it on the go, and Nintendo's been actually putting out quality content on the console. This is the only reason why the console is good.
And that's always been the thing with Nintendo. Nintendo's console builds, especially lately, have never been the high quality. It's just always the games that bring people over.
Dude, I thought the Wii U had a better build quality than the Switch, in my opinion. The Wii U felt like, yes, it was a big hunk of plastic, but it felt like it wasn't gonna break in my hands. Like,
I can't refute that. Like, I do agree with you. Like, it's like, this thing's fragile. Like, this thing's real fragile, and it's always like, I can't imagine if you drop it. I just can't imagine if you're like taking it anywhere and you
watch a drop test for it. They're quite interesting.
I think I might look at that after we're done because I want to see like how resistant they are because
the Joy-Cons can save it. I've seen those. I've seen the Joy-Cons saving it before since they detach, but yeah, it doesn't go super well.
Which makes me question now, like, will the Switch Lite have a different, more quality build? Like, especially
on top of that, there's the new, like, they just quietly are releasing a new version of the Switch
with better battery.
I wonder if they're gonna have better Joy-Cons coming out too.
Yeah, I wonder if they're secretly gonna be. They already started R&Ding how to fix it because I have to give Vice some credit and also Kotaku because they're the ones that they were promoting this thing. Like, I feel YouTube is the future of like game media and all that, but once in a while, you see the value of having something in print do something like this because them like getting a hold of this and putting it on blast really did make Nintendo do something because
absolutely
2 years. Like, remember Red Ring of Death?
Yeah.
Like, that thing didn't last for 6 months before like everything was being recalled and they were trying to fix it, and this was for 2 years. So, man, screw Nintendo on that one. Like that's not good. Especially, you know how much a Joy-Con's down here? $120. It's like, and knowing the build is that crappy. No, like, too bad the games are really good.
Dude, even $70, like in my opinion, even $70 for Joy-Cons is way too much. Like I don't like Joy-Cons. I don't think they feel good in my hands. I don't think the Switch handheld feels super great. I feel like it's an awkwardly linked console. And on top of that,
it's too big. It's too big. Yeah.
It's just, man, it's odd. When the Switch was announced to when it finally was in my hands, I was still very about the console. There was no super hype around it to me except for Smash Brothers. That was it. Like, it was just like, oh, cool, the Switch, yay. Like, yeah, that's it. So the Switch, good job for screwing up everything, and good job for at least trying to fix it, Nintendo. Kudos to you.
Hopefully you get your crap together with the UK, because apparently the UK is still charging for the fixes. So.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so good luck on that one.
Well, if you guys own a Switch, try to get your Joy-Cons fixed, because apparently coming up soon, Nintendo will be doing that for free. So maybe they'll refund you if you do it. So if you haven't played Minecraft, and I'm not talking to Alejandro, if you haven't played Minecraft, go check out that game. It's worth a try. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But I'm telling you, it's worth a shot. Don't let the graphics defer you. I think that's the biggest thing that I hear from a lot of people is like, Minecraft looks awful. I'm like, okay.
I would dispute that, because that's its charm. I think, and that's the thing that I will completely fight against people, because I think the blocky things of that game, especially the things you can make once you see the whole canvas, I'm like, you can do so much with so little. It's like Lego.
Yep.
That's how I think about it.
Yep. Lego, man. It's awesome. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to mention this episode. Do you have anything that you want to really mention?
Keep an eye on the website for the Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 review, hopefully within a day or two from when this posts. And look, if you haven't seen them yet, go watch PJ's Mario Maker Honest Review that went live last week, and also our own Sax videos. They had a really hilarious one recently that you should watch. So
yeah, that was a good one. I'm super excited for this content moving forward as well. Also,
and I'm gonna go see Lion King.
Yeah, you're gonna see Lion King tonight. I'm super excited.
Yes, I hope I like it.
Better than Cats, am I right?
Oh man, why didn't we talk about it? Can we save that for next week? Like, I really wanna go to I really wanna go to town with that one. Oh my god. Yes. Yeah.
I'm here. I'll give you like a 2-minute rant. Go ahead.
My life has been divided in two phases: before Cats and after Cats. I have never felt more my soul being sucked out of my existence at seeing the fucking furry atrocities.
Dude, even the furries don't like cats.
Like, do you see videos of cats being shown? The cat.
Yeah.
Like, because I was trying to dodge it, and then I saw a glimpse of it on Facebook, because you know how it just goes, and I was like, might as well see it because everyone's talking about it. I was like, oof, man, like, how did someone greenlit this?
Dude, even like the r/furry community or whatever hates cats. Even furries think that movie is bad. Come on, man. Like,
yeah. Oh my god. Like, and I think what's funnier, it's releasing the same day as episode 9, Star Wars. So
wait, Star Wars?
Yeah, it's the same day as Star Wars, December 20th.
Oh my god.
So hey, I think that they deserve all the failure they can get.
Do you think it's gonna be like a Sonic the Hedgehog story where they have to redo it because everyone's complaining?
I would hope, because I didn't feel as offended watching the Sonic design.
Also, when are we gonna see the remake? I want to see what they remade Sonic into.
And actually, the movie's been delayed again.
Yeah, I know.
So I wonder if they're finally realizing, redesigning this character for the whole movie is gonna take longer than a year.
Long ass time. Yeah, longer than a year.
Yeah, I mean,
when was it redone?
Originally it was gonna be November, and May was when we saw it, like beginning of May. And was it, or was it March? I'm trying to remember.
When is it being when is the new release date?
They said March, but they didn't put a date, if I'm not mistaken.
That's fine. So the thing is, I'm afraid this is going to be one of those things that is continuously talked about and that continuously advertised and never comes out. Because if you look at it, like there's still things at the movie theaters, like
there's the trailer.
Not the trailer, but I mean like there's still like the cardboard cutouts and there's still like posters and stuff for the movie, but the movie's not coming out now. So like, when is it coming out? Like a year from now, or 2 years from now? I guess we'll find out. Man, whatever. That movie can die right alongside Cats.
We'll get Detective Pikachu 2 before we get that.
I really hope so. I really hope it's Detective Pikachu toe to toe with Sonic. That's gonna be such a great time. Anyways,
just for the dignity to be sucked out of that thing.
I'm excited for the idea of possibly watching Detective Pikachu 2 and Sonic the Hedgehog in the same day. Oh man.
To go to the drive-thru, take Zoe.
That'd be great.
Yeah, the double punch of something amazing and then something worth going to the bathroom.
Hopefully. I'm hoping for that was a movie. Would I watch it again? Not really. Did I enjoy it? Sure. Kind of like movie, you know? That's kind of I'm hoping for a solid 75.
Yes, I'm hoping too. Like, just imagine if at the end of everything, the Sonic movie turns out to be good. Like, at the very end of anything. Do you think there's a likelihood of that? That this could be the Sonic Generations of movies?
I wouldn't just say Sonic Generations. I'd say Sonic Mania. Sonic Mania is the highest rated Sonic game almost of all time, if not of all time. And that game came out of nowhere, man. Like, there's a chance, but for it to look like that and for it to have that bad of like writing, for it to come out good now, I don't think so, man. I don't think so. I think the hope's very dim for that movie.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be more Sonic Forces than Sonic Mania right now.
Oh God.
But
anything but that game. Anyways, my name's PJ.
I'm Alejandro.
And we're signing off. We'll catch you guys next week. This has been episode 8 of SatX Radio. Come back next week for episode 9, and hopefully Zach will be back for episode 10.
Yes. We miss that dude. I miss his talkative nature.
Yeah, he talks way too much, and we have to carry all of this on our back now because he's gone. It's hard. So we'll catch you guys next week.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Baby.